both the periodic table.
There it is. Do we have just? Am I counting it? We should have 8. I've only got 6 players up there. Don't make me come find you. Trisha's putting in hers. Who else is putting in theirs? Anybody knocking yet? Who's that? Is it working? No. Kahoot.it. Oh, okay. So go back to your. Oh, I think you're in Kahoot.com, so you need to go to Kahoot.it. I recognize that, Kahoot.it, or .com. So instead of signing in, you need to go up to here, your address bar, and write Kahoot. Instead of .com, IT. But it can't be Kahoot, yeah. Kahoot. .it. I've never had a website that was the extension IT. You're like, really? Kahoot.it. Is it? Yeah, it's thinking. That should do you. And last time we played this, sometimes the internet kind of kicks you off. Is it still thinking? Okay. Well, that's a good sign. Yep, I can see it's coming. That looks good.
I hope to one day use the waterproof diving. It's actually a diving. It's water.
Why you need that? But
It's waterproof up to 300 meters.
Goodness.
That's what I thought.
So this review session, I put it together yesterday, and I was like, I don't know. It doesn't cover everything, but it gets you thinking about some things that actually we may not have talked about yet today. Remember those 10 points. Yay! Okay, ready? Here we go. This is the first question, guys. Remember how this works is you'll see the question, then you'll have a few minutes, just seconds to think about it, and there's going to be 4 answers. So how many of each type of, it's still up there, how many of each type of atom are there in the formula Ca3PO42? So it goes calcium atoms, phosphorus atoms, oxygen atoms. How many calcium? Which one's right? Phosphorus and oxygen. I know that if you're like me, it just, I don't like being timed.
I can't see all the answers.
Sorry.
I already had it, but I mean for the next one.
Okay. Yeah, pretty good. So it is 3 calciums, 2 phosphoruses, and 8 oxygens. So again, sometimes when you take a test, it's going to feel different than this because you won't have the timing going on.
Oh my God, 30 seconds.
Let's do the next one. No, so here is the standings. So it was worth 1,000 points, and then it's kind of like quiz up. You get less points, yeah. So, you know, I like this because you know who you are, right? Okay. What is the charge on the barium ion? If you have a periodic table handy, which a lot of you do, find barium and what charge does it have? This one might be a little easier than the other one. And pick the color. You just dropped off? Oh, you can join back in with the game pen down here. Okay, +2. It's a 2A cation. Very good. And here are the stats. Again, you know who you are. Okay. Are you still trying to get back into it? Well, we're going to keep going, okay? So just join in when you can. Like I said, I do like showing the game pen down there. The last time I didn't have that, and we had to keep asking. Okay, next question. What is the charge on selenium? The charge on selenium. If you're like me, I don't do a lot with selenium. Oh, you don't have yours.
Oh, my thing went blank.
Charge on selenium.
No, I picked the wrong one. Oh.
Do over. Do over. It is -2. Very good. -2. You know that because if you're like me, you had to find it on the periodic table, and it's under sulfur, so it's -2. It picks up 2 electrons to become like Kr. Okay, next.
I'm still thinking.
You're still thinking about yours. Yours
No.
kicked you off.
The slow network. Okay. Is that what yours is doing?
Slow network.
I rejoined.
I definitely blame the Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Thanks for we'll just kind of keep clicking along since I kind of started late. But
I'm in, so no.
you're in? Is yours still coming up?
Okay.
Sit
I got
tight.
points for the last one, but yeah.
Okay.
Welcome.
Okay. Next. Just hang in there, Tish. Okay, so what is the formula for ionic compound made of magnesium and sulfur? Now, I gave you a little more time here. Okay, magnesium, sulfur. You're going to have to look up magnesium, write its charge. Look up sulfur, write its charge. Crisscross, if you're like me.
I always do that.
So how do you get a neutral formula unit? Magnesium and sulfur. So the correct answer actually is 4. So you notice how they put the check on the correct answer is, not, I say 4, is the triangle, sorry,
Oh, no, I had the
MGS.
checks on the MG.
Yeah.
That's weird.
And the reason for that,
Shenanigans.
the reason for that is if you look up Mg, what's its charge?
2.
A +2, yep. And if you look up sulfur, what's its charge?
2 minus.
Yeah, very good. And if you crisscross,
Well, wouldn't like MgS2 be like magnesium sulfide?
MgS2, no. MgS2 doesn't make sense because actually, if you have 1 Mg plus, and if you have 2, sulfur's always going to be a -2. Next, oh, here's the standings. We got kind of a cluster up there. Okay. What is the charge on the ion formed by aluminum? Again, so you'll have less time. If you find aluminum on your periodic table, what charge will aluminum form? First off, will it be a cation and an anion? And which charge will it form? Did you get back into it? Yay. I hope not. Are you charged? Are you charged in? Are you logged in to the, like, SCC internet? Are you doing your?
No, I'm on my own.
Yeah. That might help. So +3 is right. Why is it a +3? Because it's 3A. That's right. Very good. Okay. Scoreboard. Oh, resonance is pulling out. What is the formula for an ionic compound? You have a little more time here. You're going to have to look up barium, look up nitrogen, and crisscross. Barium and nitrogen. Somebody's really fast. I'd have to, it would take me a little while. Barium and nitrogen. Crisscross. And feel free on your test to write the component ions from the name and crisscross them. Ooh, we got 8 playing. We got 8 playing. It is the triangle. It is the triangle. So remember how this works is if you look up barium, what charge is it? You have to find it. And so what charge is it? A +2. Yep. And if you look up nitrogen,
3 minus.
it picks up 3 electrons to become like neon. Yep, exactly. So if you crisscross, okay, that's what you get. All right. Next. Okay, here's the standings. Ooh, they're pretty good, guys. What is the name? Now, I give you the formula, and you got to name it. So you're going to see a series, 4 names down here. Ca quantity NO3 2. Ca quantity NO3 2. Calcium dinitrate. Never use di. Calcium nitride. It's got oxygen. Calcium nitrate. Maybe. Calcium nitrite. Maybe. It is calcium nitrate. Very good. Nitrite is NO2 negative 1. Okay. Just time for a few more. Let's see what the standings are. Resonance, anion, ionic, electron valence. What is the correct formula given this name? You better write the component ions. Ammonium is the cation. Hydrogen sulfate is the anion. Write the component ions. You have a little more time here. And crisscross. Ammonium, hydrogen sulfate. Again, on your test tomorrow, you won't have this time element. So, ammonium, hydrogen sulfate.
Yeah.
It is that one. Yeah, those were 2 polyatomic ions. So, ammonium is NH4, and it's got a +1 charge. You got to know that. Hydrogen sulfate, sulfate is a -2. Hydrogen sulfate is a -1. So of course, when we crisscross, we need 1 of each. Yep. Let's see. Got time at least for 1 more. What is the correct formula for hypochlorite? Now, I'm not asking you to combine it with anything, just hypochlorite. So it has chlorine and oxygen, but how much? Hypochlorite. Hypochlorite. It is this oval one. Hypochlorite. Hypo meaning like hypothermia, you don't have much thermal energy. So actually that's the least amount of oxygen. From there it goes up. So chlorite is ClO2. So this is chlorite. This is chlorate. Oops.
Is this your book?
And this is perchlorate. Okay. Well, that's probably about as far as we can get. Okay.
Resonance is first.
Resonance. Okay, let's see what we got. I don't want to embarrass anybody, but if you want to go, whoo-hoo, we all see who you are. Yay, Katie. I should bring prizes. Huh?
The only person to have ever defeated.
So,
Guess which one I am?
whoa, I hope no one has to go out to their car today. What's that?
We all have to leave at some point.
Yes. No, you can keep those. Put on your refrigerator or wherever. So feel free to come to the study session today at 3. There isn't pizza or anything, but there should be sharing of chemistry ideas.
Oh.